missing you, now I'm faded. Holding you, kissing you, calling you baby. Cold by the shake, I'm trying to drink you. Feel like I'm drunk, might need a chaser. She got me nervous, I'm trying to be player. Let's leave the bar, go home and lay up. Rubbing your body, massaging your layers. Sip and get tipsy, we play a little later. I don't use a drink, but loving your flavor. Me and you make a good combination. When I hit it, look like you took a sip of the whisk. How you making them faces? Use that weight, but I'm getting impatient.
Craig Mack's skin condition. Can you speak on that?
Craig had cystic acne. That's it. He had cystic acne. It was acne that, you remember the guy from Miami Vice, the original Miami Vice, their lieutenant?
Yeah, I know who you're referring to.
That's what cystic acne does. It will leave pockmarks in your face. Craig was allergic to the sun. If he was in the sun for too long, he would welt up. You know, it was something that he would have control of it. You know, he would do the washing of the face, and he would use the creams, and he would take the tetracycline, because they would give him tetracycline, and then he would get tired of it. His skin would clear, but the medicines would hurt. Pardon me, the medicines would hurt his face. You know, they would sting, and you know, he would get better, and then he wouldn't want to take the medicine for a long time. And then when he wouldn't take the medicine for an extended period of time, his face would do it all over again. So that's what it was. It was I believe I'm pronouncing it right, cystic acne. And it's a lot of people out here, if you see them with little pock marks around their cheeks and stuff, that's probably what it stemmed from. But he tried, you know, but he wasn't consistent with it. And that was the only place he had any acne. He didn't have like nothing on his chest or his back or anything like that, you know, nothing, you know, his arms, like right here, if he got too much sun, he would welt up. It was really crazy, because I remember we were in Myrtle Beach, and it was summertime, and it was hot, and he had a show there, and I was like, let's go down to the beach. He's under an umbrella with sunscreen on. I'm outside of the umbrella because I wanted to tan. And you know, he couldn't be in sun for extended periods of time, because it would hurt his skin. But it wasn't anything contagious. It's just in his DNA, I guess.
I'm happy you spoke on that, because a lot of people was connecting his skin condition to him having HIV. So, I'm happy you cleared that up.
No. And that's where, I appreciate you asking me this question. This is where people need to educate yourself. Craig had acne from being a teenager, from what I understand. It wasn't something that just happened when he got on Bad Boy. No, Craig had acne as a teenager. And then as a teenager, teenagers don't take care of stuff how they supposed to. So he wasn't keeping up with a good skin cleaning regimen or anything like that. Bad Boy did send him to a top-notch dermatologist down somewhere on Park Avenue. I do remember that. And the medicine that doctor gave him, his skin stayed clear, but his skin was sensitive. Like, it cleared it, but like just anything, would just make his face hurt. But no, his cystic acne had absolutely nothing to do with AIDS. So please don't say things like that. Educate, educate, educate. That's not what that was from.
Out of curiosity, do you know how long he had full-blown AIDS?
I can't answer that question because I did not ask the doctor that. I didn't ask him. He just gave me a rough estimate of how long he believed that he had been sick. And he said it was between 10 and 11 years. And like I said, if you do the math, it goes back to New York. Yes. So, you know, because I've heard people say, oh, he probably got it in the coat. No, he got it before he left New York. And I believe that was one of the catalysts for him going down there. His mother didn't even know. His brother didn't even know. His father didn't know. Well, his father had passed, but no one knew until 14 days before he passed. My children didn't know. My kids had moved. So no one knew. Kept it very hush-hush. Like I said, he told me he was suffering from gout and high blood pressure. I'm like, I know that's right. Who's not? I got high blood pressure too, shit. But I don't have gout. Go to the doctor. Let him check you out, you know. But he didn't. And I don't think...
Appreciate you for clicking on the video. Before you go, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And I'm out.